What's going on? Average Tech Guy here, and today we are back. More tech, more reviews, and this time in front of us we have the Zagg Pro Keys for the iPad Air 4th generation. Let's get it open. Let's check it out. So before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button, click that bell so you get all my notifications, and also follow me on Instagram and on Twitter so you can keep up with all the giveaways that we do on this channel. With all that out of the way, let's jump right into this product. Now, this is Zagg Pro Keys, and we're gonna just read the outside first before we get on the inside. I have only opened it to take pictures, just to let you guys know. I've not turned this thing on. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it feels or handles. So keeping that in mind. Zagg did not send me this. I purchased this out of my pocket. So everything that I say will be my own personal opinion of this device. Here we go. 6-foot drop tested military standard protection. It has backlit keys, detachable keyboard and case, lightweight design. It also has a holder for the Apple Pencil, and it says that it is very durable and it provides a lot of protection. Let's get it open and let's check it out. So right off bat, we get more specs on the inside. If you look at this, special function keys, you got multi-device pairing, adjustable stand, magnetic closure, 7 color backlit keys. I'm interested to see how that checks out. Long-lasting battery. They don't say how long, it just says long-lasting, and it has USB Type-C charging. Let's see what else we get. Like I said, I've taken this part out just to take pictures. That's the thumbnail that you saw. You get a Zagg logo right there in that corner. Let's see. Opening it up, looks like we have different standing angles right here. Keyboard 1 and 2 pairing devices right there. Looks like we have full shortcut row, QWERTY keyboard right here. Okay, let's set that to the side because we got more stuff in this box. So this is a hard shell, and looks like it just snaps onto the back of the iPad. We got our instructions. What else? We got some silicone packaging. Is that it? Okay. No charger. Charging your keyboard. Plug in the USB Type-C. Like, I legit did not get a charger in here. Like, so. All right, so I'm gonna, there's nothing else in here. All right, so just to let you guys know, there's no charger in my box. Like I said, I just took the bottom portion out to take a picture. No charger was in here. Okay, now that being said, the box specifically says this is for the Apple iPad Air Generation 4. Camera module is the same as the 2018 on the 11-inch. Just keep that in mind. The iPad Pro 11 should still fit this case. Now this is the dual layer. This is the second part. So this is actually just a case that you can lock around. You still have opening for the fingerprint slot. That does work. No issues there. Apple's very own pencil will fit right there in that slot. But since this is a Zagg product, I wonder if the Zagg pencil will fit. Let's see. The Zagg pencil does fit. I was wondering about that. So Zagg made a device that would not only fit their brand of stylus, which is slightly magnetic, but it also fits Apple's, which is really magnetic. So their pencil does fit just a little bit, but Apple's pencil fits definitely. So now that we got that part out of the way, we want to come to the keyboard because we want to check out this magnetic closure. So let's lay that down. Pretty sure this is just gonna fit. Okay. Standing angle number 1. Standing angle number 2. Let's go back home. There we go. Nice and slim. It is pretty slim, like they say. The magnetic closure is really strong also. Like, standing it up, it's not falling. It's not moving. Oh, and I dropped it, but it's no issues there. USB Type-C charging right down here in the corner, and my charging port is still open right here on this device. Edges are nice and hard. Buttons still nice and tactile, and that opening, let's check it out. So say you're using this with this whole thing going, you're good. No issues there. Now, without the magnet, it's not staying, but it's made to stay with the magnet. And we're gonna put the pencil in there. It protects our pencil as well. So we got pencil protection. It works as far as the auto sleep weight goes. There we go. Protects the pencil. We're good. Now let's check out the actual typing experience, because this doesn't connect through the pins. And let me show you. There is no pin connection back here. This thing is completely Bluetooth. So I'm gonna get it connected, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna test out the actual typing experience on this bad boy. So we got all that stuff out of the way. Let's look at the actual keyboard and get a feel for the typing experience. Now, I do have decent sized hands, and when I place my fingers on these keys, they feel just a little bit cramped, not too much. My fingertip is probably about the size of one of these keys. So as I'm pressing down, they do give me a nice punch back. I know that I pressed the key, and with the inclusion of this second row up here, this shortcut row, and with the inclusion of this shortcut row, I have multiple things I can actually control that I normally wouldn't be able to get to really quickly other than swiping down. Now, in order to just get a feel of what this is going to sound like, I'm just going to bang the keys. Typing experience feels really good. And then when you actually run the gambit and start typing for real, you're gonna be able to get just about the same fluid motion that you normally would. Now, I will say that people with smaller hands will get a better fit on this keyboard because the keys are just a little bit cramped, but I see nothing really wrong with it. But other than that, I really don't see a whole lot to gripe about. And we do have several different backlight settings, and you can see as we toggle through these, the different levels of brightness that we can achieve. But that's pretty much it. It's a keyboard, it's a keyboard, it's a keyboard, minus the trackpad, which is obvious. Very small footprint. It's not gonna take up a whole lot of space. And let's do this, and then you're ready to go. Now, this magnetic strip back here also fits back here, so you don't have to worry about it flapping around when you're trying to hold it in a book mode, which you can do, or if you're just letting it hang out, you don't have to worry about it flapping around. It's going to be nice and secured magnetically to the back of this case. Like I said, this case is a 2-in-1. We talked about that earlier. When you're not using your keyboard, you just pop it off and take it wherever you want to go with you. You still have that nice rubberized shell, hard edging, and it's gonna protect. And when you get back, you just sit it in and utilize whichever standing angle you would like for your iPad experience. So that's been pretty much it. This device is gonna run you about 99 bucks. Hopefully you can go by and check it out. I've had a pretty good experience with this, other than me not getting my USB Type-C charging cable with it. I would have to say it's a pretty smooth, I would have to say it's a pretty nice device. Now, it doesn't really match up to the Logitech, just because Logitech has a trackpad built into theirs. It is a little more slim than the Logitech keyboard portfolio, but it does pretty much the exact same thing. Other than Logitech's will connect through the pins in the back, and this one is on a Bluetooth model. Bluetooth doesn't have to necessarily mean anything bad. This will connect to two devices. So like I said, if you have your MacBook sitting off screen somewhere and you want to swap over, you just press the button and you can now control that computer, and vice versa. So I think it's a pretty good device. I think it's going to come in handy for a lot of people. And as you can notice, I tapped 2 and it disconnected, and now it's back right up there. So it does work, even though I don't have 2 connected to anything. So hopefully this has been able to help someone out. I'll drop that link below so you can check this one out for yourself. But this has been Zagg Pro Keys. It works with your Apple Pencil as well as your Zagg pencil. And what more can you ask for other than the trackpad? If we had the trackpad, this would pretty much be the perfect device for us to work with. They didn't advertise a trackpad, and people are going to buy it anyway. So as long as the product is advertised to work and it works like it's advertised to work, I can't argue with it. I give it a big thumbs up. Hopefully you'll like it too. Until next time, Average Tech Guy out. Peace.